Welcome back, everybody, to Falcon Plays Sheltered, and you know what? I am sad to report this is going to be the final episode of the Sheltered series for the time being right now. I have done just about everything in this game available to us now. I am completely self-sufficient, as you can probably see over here. We have all the food in the world, gasoline, water. We have people leveled up completely. We have Deborah over here continuing to read. Deborah, I actually have to go sleep. Get some sleep. It's fine. Go do it. And Melissa over here transmitting, he says. Transmitting about, except transmission over here. This is going to be Polly. Search location, that's fine. Boyo, I'm going to have you come down here and add some lights. Yeah, we're basically done with everything, guys. We have done just about everything we could possibly do with this game. I'm really self-sufficient at this point. The only thing we can do now is just kind of hang out, wait for raids, and see if our traps ever work. I like how I've gone through this entire run here, like 88 days live, and we haven't set off one trap. Well, actually, we did set up a couple of them, but they didn't actually work. So, you know, I was hoping now we could get them to work, but it hasn't really happened. Let's see. Let me add a light down here. And boom, boom, boom. And let's see. You know, let's add a light right here so you don't break your neck when you're like coming down these stairs. I guess that's fine. So cool. And girl, you do much of the same. Help me add some lights down here as well. So we'll do lights through, you know, maybe over here with the lab would be fine. And maybe one back there if we can. Craft item. There you go, cool. It's like, Falcon, what are you doing as if you're basically done? Well, you know, I want the base to look pretty regardless of which. Examine the items, plus we have to talk about a few things before we wrap it up. Especially the mystery hatch. I figured out, well, I didn't figure out myself, but I read a couple of forums, and that led me through some links, and some links led me through some other parts of the internet. I was in the deepest, darkest place of the world in terms of the internet, and I figured out, well, I didn't figure out, but I read somebody that apparently figured out the code to the mystery hatch, allegedly. We'll talk about it here pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, grab whatever you want. Not like I need anything at this point. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. You guys at those lights? Perfect. Yeah. I know this is supposed to be our warehouse, but ever since we added the freezer and the furnace down here, it's like, you know, you might as well just add a little bit of lights down here, too. Not like we actually do need them, but we have all the power in the world as well. Hello, this is Jennifer. We found a church out in the wasteland. Should we check it out? Go right ahead. Deborah, you almost up? Deborah's almost up. Get some water and go back to reading some books. See, Boyo, apparently you're hungry. Get some food in you. And girl could get some food as well. Actually, wait, don't just eat straight up food. Eat some of the meat. There you go. All the way up down here. Good. See, now you come down here, you actually could go down the ladder without breaking your neck and falling. You could see the furnace. You could see the laboratory as well. The plants. Have we even watered these guys? The soil's moist, so that's cool. Alrighty. Melissa, strangers. Yeah, go for it. We're living dangerous at this point. So, Falcon, what is this mystery of the hatch? Well, it's actually a really good point to it. It is a mystery hatch after all. Let's see. I think we need Robert, right? He's the swap-talking individual. You know what? Let's bully her. Too late to back off now. If you were looking for trouble, you found it. I'm gonna be what if we don't quit the series and I just turn into like a complete dick and we run to everybody, we bully them, we kill everybody? That'd be a different change of pace, wouldn't it? No, but I think we've done just about everything that we could in this game. So, let's talk about the mystery hatch. This wasn't my doing, mind you, as I mentioned. I checked it up on Steam and I saw a link to a Reddit forum. And according to a post in the Reddit forum, again, I'm not sure this is 100% correct either, but it seems to be the ongoing thing now. But the way this guy figured it out was by checking into the game's coding, right? So what he did was he figured something out that let him know that the fishbowl, there's got to be other ways to figure it out, because it seems kind of really silly if the game's only limiting you to the fishbowl. But if you pick up the... get involved. If you pick the fish as your pet to start off the game, the fish has a pattern. So say, for instance, the code to the hatch was 6969. Why wouldn't it be? How the pattern would be apparent to you as the player. If you look at the fish bowl, how this would work out, the fish would throw out like 6 little bubbles of, oxygen, air, whatever the hell you want to call it. So it'd be 6 bubbles, followed by 9 bubbles, followed by 6 bubbles, followed by 9 bubbles. And then he would do a little turn to signify the end of the thing. I believe that's how I read it anyway. So, essentially, that's your code right there. 6 followed by 9 followed by 6 and followed by 9. I guess there's like a little break in between the numbers too, obviously, so you could tell them apart. But assuming that was the code, you would see 6, 9, 6, 9, and then you would see him do a turn to signify, okay, this is the end of the code. I'm going to do it again. Now, this is what the person found out by reading the code in the game. I'm going to go ahead and bully this guy too. Fight. So, there's got to be a different way, I have to imagine, to get the code, assuming you don't have the... Wow, this guy countered me. How about this guy? What a piece of work. So I have to imagine there's got to be a different way to get the code, assuming you don't have the fish as your pet. There's got to be an alternative way. Now, mind you, the guy hasn't actually gone into the game. This is actually going on right now. Like, I was going to record my episode today to tell you guys, say, you know, this is the last one. But before I decided to make that claim on the video, I wanted to just find out about that hatch one more time. So I looked it up before recording right now, and I was kind of like, oh, really? Cool. How about that? There's literally a thread going on in the Reddit forum for Sheltered at this very moment about people discussing the code. So you allegedly use that code, and you can get inside of the hatch. Now, the guy does not know what's in there because he figured out the code, but in order to do that, he has to set up a new save file with the fish bowl and then find the hatch again. So the hatch is not in the same position every single time in the map. And I've read too from other people on the forums as well that the hatch isn't always in the map. So sometimes you don't even get the hatch to spawn. I'm not sure how truthful that is, but there's a few people to say that they have not run into the hatch whatsoever and they've been all over the map. So maybe finding the hatch is a mystery in itself, whether you're going to have one spawn in your map. But then you have to figure out what the code is, and apparently right now the only way available to actually get that code is through the fish pet. So there's got to be other different ways to figure it out too, right? Maybe the horse neighs a certain amount of time, maybe a dog does something else, maybe the cat does something else, who knows? But as it stands right this moment, the only way that people are aware of because of this guy, I don't know what his name was, I'll probably have the thread to the forum linked in the description below if you want to go check it out and follow along the details in the news of it. But through the fishbowl, you got to start a new save file. You got to figure. Oh, and by the way, this code, it's going to be different by every save file. So just because you figured out the code for one person's like seed for the game, does not mean that every single time that code's going to work on every single run. So it's going to be switching every single time. So not only do you have to figure out what the code is for your particular save file, but you then also have to go out and find the hatch and make sure it spawns in your map. So it's really tricky. We still don't know what's in the hatch, but at least somebody figured out how to get into it. So now it's a matter of people actually going about there and finding it and getting the code. So there you guys have it. I just wanted to talk about that because everything else we've done, as you can see, we are self-sufficient as hell. I could just sit here, talk. Here's my party bag. I don't have to do anything anymore. We're basically done. So, we have Falcon's grave over here. Guy gave up his life for a good cause. Actually, what did he die of? Oh yeah, he came back from Expedition Herd. He was bleeding and he was sick from radiation too, right? So it was like, cure radiation and die from bleeding, or cure bleeding and die from radiation. The guy was just boned the moment he walked into the shelter here. We have another party here as well. Transmission, examine items, yeah. Confirm, whatever, dude. I don't need anything in there anymore. We have paintings. We have everything done, right? I mean, just the only thing that we can do at this point is just add more stuff, but honestly, I think I've added all the important things, right? Jeez, yeah, take everything. That's cool. Oh, we don't have enough room in the pantry. See, I don't even have enough room for all the food we're bringing in. That's how crazy it is. So I guess the other thing I could do is just upgrade these some material. You know what? Let's give that a chance here. Robert, go shower. Betty, you'll probably shower afterwards. Let's see, where's my little girl at? If I wanted to upgrade these things to max just for the hell of it, we need more metal for this one, metal for that one. We could do this one right now. 10, 12, 8, and 10. This would be what? Increases the efficiency of water filter by 30%. Sure, why not? Go out there and do that one. What about this one? We need nylon, which is really easily acquired. Durability, and metal. So a lot of metal for the upgrades up here. What about the Jenny? We could easily do that one right now. Capacity, durability, and efficiency. Yeah. So then we have the kid here. Boyo, you upgrade the Jenny. No, don't add fuel. Upgrade. So, boom. And boom. I want to see how the generator looks when you upgrade it, because I've never done it before, I don't think. Let's see. Respond. David, what do you want? Trades? Sure, why not? You know what? Keep it. Get out of here. What? I came all this way and you don't want to do any trades? Yeah, that's what I said, buddy. I'm self-sufficient, my friend. You get on out of here. We don't need your help around here. Bojack, I guess I'll feed you a girl afterwards, even though you're not hungry, but whatever. Let's find out what this Jenny looks like once you, upgrade it here. Oh, look at that! I've never seen that upgraded once. Ooh, that looks pretty neat. Anything else we could upgrade now? I'm curious now. Upgrade. Yep, we could go ahead and do the efficiency too. We need more metal for capacity 2, unfortunately. And metal for that one, too. Do the other efficiency one, though. Ah, second pipeline. Interesting. Alrighty. That looks different as well, and if we had more ingredients, we'd be able to upgrade the other ones. But again, that's the only thing I could do at this point. Just hang out, milk the series longer just to get these upgrades done. But come on, it's, silly at this point. We're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for following the series from all the little, we did early access. When it first hit early access, we did a season 2, a small one, and this is the third season. It went from the danger update all the way to the full release of the game. I explained to you how to figure out the mystery hatch. Let me tell you guys right now, if you go out there and do the hatch thing and find out what's in there, please let me know. I'm really curious about it myself. If I have any time, I'll give it a try myself here, but, I don't promise anything. But if you guys figure it out, what's in there, let me know because I'm really curious about it. And, I have the information of that thread in the description below if you want to go follow along and see how it develops over time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. It does mean a lot. Thanks a lot for sticking around. And, go ahead and if you're new to the channel, go check out some other series. I'm pretty sure if you enjoy the Sheltered series, you'd find a lot of other content on the channel you would definitely enjoy. I will catch you next time.